Hello and welcome to the Genuine Learning Blog. My name is Melissa Galasso, and today we're going to talk about a proposal from the GASB. So GASB put out a proposal related to the 2023 implementation guide earlier. However, an additional question has arisen. And so instead of waiting for the next implementation guide, since SBITA, subscription-based IT arrangements, are effective this year, they put out exactly one question. That one question, when approved and finalized, will be included in the 2023 implementation guide. So this is just a very short one question addition to the implementation guide that has already gone out for comment. So let's just take a look at this. So again, this was put out for comment on January 30th. It wasn't posted to the website until February 6th. There's usually a vote date and then like the issue date for GASB. And again, it's an additional proposal for implementation guidance for the 2023 update. And so comments are due March 10th of 2023. Again, we really want this out as soon as possible since SBITA is effective this year. And the goal obviously here is to make sure that we clarify and explain some of GASB 96 subscription-based IT arrangements. And so again, this is just a supplement to what we already have. And so what they're going to try to do is provide a little bit more guidance around what qualifies for subscription-based IT arrangements. So FASB uses the term cloud computing. So if you look at their standards, they talk about cloud computing arrangements and they provide guidance on that. GASB obviously uses the term SBITA, subscription-based IT arrangement. And the question is, does a cloud computing arrangement meet the definition of a subscription-based IT arrangement or a SBITA? And remember, the definition of a SBITA is that it has a contract that conveys the right to control another party's IT software alone or in combination with tangible capital assets, right? So for a period of time in exchange for consideration. And so as we take a look at this, it may or may not be, right? So you can't just say, oh, it's cloud computing, it has to be in. Typically, there are three different types of cloud computing. You can have software as a service or SaaS, platform as a service, but now also infrastructure. And all of these different methods do provide the customer with the right to use a combination of software and capital assets. However, you need to evaluate whether they convey control to use of the right to use that IT asset, right? So when we get into GASB 96, what we're really looking for is that concept of control. In some of these, you may not have any rights within to make edits, change, etc. And so that control consideration is going to be very important. And so not all cloud computing arrangements will be SBITAs. Many will, but many won't. And so we need to make an assessment of that concept of control. And again, control is a key consideration within, just like leases, within the concept here. Do you have the right to control the underlying asset as we look at this? So hopefully, if you like this question, then you should let them know. If you don't like this question or you think there could be a modification to improve the answer, they would love to hear from you again by March 10th. So it's a short but sweet one today, but it is important that we know, again, if this is finalized, it will be in the final implementation guide for 2023, which would be out later this year. So thank you guys so much for joining me today on the Genuine Learning Blog, and I hope to see you on a future vlog. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.